Hi everyone, I'm Adria Wu, and today I'll be showing you how to make a healthy, gluten-free granola. Now, why is this granola healthy? First of all, we'll be using organic ingredients. We have millet, which is an ancient grain packed with nutrients, and it's gluten-free. We have our anti-inflammatory turmeric, and we also have pumpkin seeds, which is a great protein source and immunity boosting. We also have pistachio, again, a second protein source. We're using a natural sweetener, maple syrup, which means that it is going to be great in terms of being an antioxidant, as well as containing all that manganese, which helps with bone formation, as well as our metabolism. We have avocado oil as a vegetable oil, and with avocado oil, it's unsaturated fat, which helps with our cholesterol too. Finally, with our jumbo oats, these oats are gluten-free and they're less refined than your porridge oats. This recipe makes about 6 servings, so let's get started with cooking our millet. I have about 80 grams of millet here and I want to double that amount of water. I'm going to put that in my pan. And again, feel free to use other ancient grains. Quinoa as well is a great protein source and packed with fiber as well. I'm going to get my millet to a boiling point, and once it reaches a boiling point, we're going to continue cooking it for about 20 minutes or so. And again, you can always check on the packet instructions. All right, so my millet's been cooking for about 20 minutes. Ooh, it's nice and steamy. Great, it's ready. Turn that right off, take it off the heat, and then I'm gonna start mixing my granola. Now I have 100 grams of jumbo oats. I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder as well. That gives it that bright yellow color, which I love. We have our wonderful pumpkin seeds and pistachios, 50 grams each. And the reason I love using pumpkin and pistachio, it gives it a nice green to contrast against the yellow. And then finally, a little pinch of salt just for taste. It brings out all the flavors and all the ingredients. I'm using 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. Now, growing up in Canada, I love using maple syrup, not only for its nutritional benefits, but for the taste. It's that familiar kind of caramel taste that I love so much. Mix that up, and then about 1.5 tablespoons of our avocado oil. And again, with avocado oil, because it is a healthier choice, we're seeing it more and more in supermarkets these days. So it's such a great option. It's also quite neutral tasting, which I also like. Nice and mixed, and then we have our millet. And with the millet, it's nice and fluffy, which means once we bake it, it's gonna be a nice, crunchy texture once you roast it off. Now, the reason we wouldn't put raw millet in it is because even if you bake it from raw form, it's not gonna have kind of that crunchy taste. It'll just, to be honest, taste really hard and raw. That's all incorporated nicely, and I'm ready to grab my parchment-lined baking tray, and then I'm gonna pop it in the oven for about 30 minutes at 150. All right, so with my unbleached parchment-lined tray, as a natural chef, I always use unbleached parchment. You wanna minimize the toxins and the chemicals that we might be introducing into our food, and therefore things that we consume and add into our body. We also want to spread our granola nice and even across the baking tray. And the reason being is that if it's not spread out nice and evenly, it's not going to get crispy. And of course, we want our granola to be nice and crispy. So push it all the way to the edges. Now with this recipe, it's a base recipe you can start with. Certainly you could swap some of the seeds and nuts with other nuts that you might like almonds or walnuts are also great. And again, with the grain, instead of using millet, you can use something like quinoa or sorghum or amaranth. These are also other wonderful ancient grains. That's nice and spread out. I'm ready to get that into the oven at 150 degrees for about 30 minutes, and don't forget to toss and turn your granola halfway through. Look at that, smells great. Nice and golden brown, but not burnt. And of course, we're gonna check to make sure that it's crispy as well. And you can hear that crunching away. With this granola recipe, the key is really just kind of keep a close eye on it. You are baking it at a low temperature, and you wanna make sure it gets nice and crispy. That is super crispy. And with this, compared to unhealthy granolas, a lot of time there's a lot of sugar in it that binds the clusters together. But here we've used millet, a good protein, gluten-free source that's gonna bind our clusters together. For a bit of added taste, I love using a little bit of spice. That could be something like ginger or cardamom, or even a little bit of nutmeg. That will kind of change the flavor profile of this, elevating all those flavors all together. I'm really happy with the granola, and I'm ready to get it plated up, and we're gonna pair it with some nice yogurt and berries. So here it is, our healthy gluten-free granola. Now what I love about this recipe is that I can enjoy this granola as a snack, and actually it's great for lunch and dinner on top of a salad because it's packed with protein, there's fiber in it, and it's anti-inflammatory. Remember to subscribe to our channel for our upcoming delicious Natural Chef recipes. So give this recipe a try and let us know how you get on in the comments below. And I look forward to seeing you on our next episode.